And now we're going to get not just the digitally affluent users using it, right? Now we're getting the people who've never even interacted with a chatbot, or maybe not even known that they have been interacting with chatbots for years, going, now I want to do this and I want to, my company has to have it. So it was an important investment before the pandemic, and now it's close to the only investment necessary post-pandemic.
Hello and welcome to a whole new episode of Engati CX. I'm your host, Jeremy D'Souza, and today we have a very interesting guest with us. But before we introduce you guys, allow me to first introduce you to the magic of Engati. Engati is the world's leading multilingual no-code chatbot platform available across 14 channels with 30,000 bots created across 186 countries in every domain and use case. Engati has also been recognized as a top platform by TechWorld, Inc.com, CIO Magazine, and many others. We run the Engati blog, the video channel, and the Engati CX podcast, receiving upwards of 300,000 visitors annually. And now for our amazing guest, Steph Nissen is a partner and the head of digital operations at Atomic Revenue, a revenue operations firm in St. Louis, aligning your organization's sales, marketing, and customer efforts. Steph works on creating and managing digital strategies and programs, including KPI development and analytics, web design and development, marketing automation, social media, email marketing, paid search, and much more. She's a national speaker on social media marketing, focusing on data and analytics, and also on ROI, and has worked with everyone from big up brands like Toyota and TJ Maxx to tech startups and small local businesses. Steph, we're really, really thrilled to have you with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to talking with you today and seeing how I can help help your community.
Likewise. Okay, so before we get all this wonderful information from Steph, we have a quick announcement for all of you guys. We have something special for you, a gift of sorts. So stick around to the end of the interview. Steph, let's dive into this.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so my first question to you is, could you tell us something about the concept of digital ROI?
Absolutely. Digital ROI is, I love language, I guess is the best way to describe it. It makes me very happy and something I'm glad to talk to anybody about. The big thing about it, though, is that most people confuse ROI and say that it is, likes and shares and sentiment and awareness, and ROI is not, and it never has been any of those things. ROI in digital is the same as ROI anywhere else. It is the return on investment financially, right? So I emphasize that because in digital, it used to be lost on marketers and business owners alike. ROI isn't a great click-through rate or viral impressions. It is quite literally the dollars that you generate above what you spent to get it. And that's ROI.
Certainly, we all just get too stuck up in likes and comments and everything. Well, it's money that matters.
Right. And then to try to skirt around it and say that it's anything else, or just lying to each other. We know that that's why we're doing it. So let's, eliminate all the fluff in the middle. Not that those things don't matter. And I would never want to insinuate that likes and shares and engagement and clicks are not important. They are, but they're indicators that lead to what ROI actually is. So you can't look at them alone.
Exactly. They're just a way of getting there. They're like little markers, little milestones along the way to actually get to that end thing which you want.
100%. So you can't just say, if I tell you that a Facebook page has 100,000 likes, and then I ask you, is it successful? You can't answer that question. Exactly. So anybody off the street be like, yeah, that sounds great and everything. But if I tell you that it never gets an engagement, they've never gotten a sale as a direct result of it, they've never, they don't create customer loyalty through it, there's no success in a page like that.
Absolutely. You can have a page with 1 million followers that for some reason just doesn't generate any sales.
Right. Mhm.
And that's pretty pointless. Okay, so let's get to my second question to you, which is after the entire pandemic situation and even during it, how important is it to invest in the latest technology like conversational AI? Because well, automation is becoming very important, and how do you think it's going to help companies generate a better ROI?
It's a great question. So many digital advisors, kind of like myself, we've been pushing the move to digital and for years, and that it was going to be the way of the world, and that was going to be the future. We've been saying that for a long time, right? Then the pandemic forced the issue for some of these senior companies who had yet to really embrace a digital transformation. So I think post pandemic, we're going to see even more innovation in the space of AI and automation as the demand is now increasing. And with so many users and developers, now that we're going to see what is really needed. Before, what's happened in automation and AI, it's been amazing and everything, and chatbots and messenger bots, all the things that you can do are incredible. And now we're going to get not just the digitally affluent users using it, right? Now we're getting the people who've never even interacted with a chatbot or maybe not even known that they have been interacting with chatbots for years, going, now I want to do this and I want to, my company has to have it. So it was an important investment before the pandemic, and now it's close to the only investment necessary post pandemic. So it's one of those things. If you always generated ROI using traditional, let's say maybe analog marketing methods, anything, now you're moving into this digital space, or you have been using digital but you never took it a step further and everything. If you always generated ROI that way, those things aren't going to continue to work because the world has changed and you have to adapt with it. And these tools, thank God, are here for us to use. So now is the time to jump on them.
Certainly. In the past, it was something fun to have, something fancy that could possibly, engage your customers better. And now it's just like it's oxygen at this point. You need it.
That is a great way to look at it. It is the oxygen. So don't cut off your oxygen flow.
Absolutely. Okay. So AI does a lot with data and processing. So what do you think data analytics and AI are going to be doing, in marketing strategies? And what role are they going to be playing while people actually craft these strategies?
Absolutely. So this is quote that I love. This is marketing without data is like driving with your eyes closed. And I live by that saying. So I've been saying that for years, and it still holds true now. You can't make a plan or implement a strategy without data and analytics to keep your pulse on what's working and what's not and what's next. AI then is the necessary addition to start learning patterns, that we are making, or trends that our brains haven't even picked up, that we don't even see yet, but the AI can find behind it. AI is about finding hidden knowledge and information. And you can only get so far looking at the surface of your marketing. So we need to dig a little deeper and unlock it. And AI allows us to do that.
Yeah, without data, you're literally just shooting in the dark, hoping for it to get on that point. I mean,
right. You don't. There's another a quote too that we use a lot that says, 50% of my marketing budget is wasted. I'm just not sure which half. Like,
I love that.
So it's another one that is just so true. People have no idea. They're like, I know I'm not doing it right. I know I'm not doing enough. That's why data and analytics are there. People are quick to jump to implementation. I've developed this great strategy and I've been doing it for a whole week and nothing worked. So I'm going to scrap it and start over. You haven't given it the time and you haven't watched it and tracked it to know whether or not you were doing it right in the first place. So impossible.
Yeah, without AI and without data analytics, you don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
Okay. So it certainly helps with marketing, but how has digital transformation helped in improving customer experiences?
Customers want to self-serve. Customers are smart and customers don't want to waste time. So digital transformation is continually allowing us to meet customers where they have been for several years now. They expect to be able to find out your prices online, make a purchase, cancel their services or their subscription. They don't want to feel burdened by taking their experience offline to a phone call or, God forbid, in person, right? Which you can't even do right now. So digital transformation is allowing us to reach more customers faster and more efficiently than ever before. And that's exactly what they've been asking for from businesses for a long time. So the customer experience is finally meeting them where they are. People have been ready for it for a long time. So I am all for it, people finally jumping all in.
Well, that's the silver lining to this entire lockdown situation, right? Finally giving them what they wanted, what they've been begging for.
Right. I can't tell you how frustrated people are when, or even myself, when I'm looking for prices for something, I'm trying to price shop or, and nobody lists their prices online. Like, contact us for a demo and everything. Like, well, I don't even know if I can afford you yet, and then I waste a salesperson's time because, it's way too
Yeah.
high. I'm not ready for that. Right. Or it's not what I need it to be. Like, let me self-select out of the process and everything. So I don't waste your time and you get the more high quality leads coming through the door that have already said yes to what can be the biggest objection, right? When in a sales process that a sales rep hits and everything. So let them weed themselves out.
Yeah, certainly. You're wasting your own time, you're wasting their time, and now they're just going to tell everyone that, you know what, these guys are not
Right. It's
sounding
not
what.
worth it. You'll waste your time. Yeah. No, we don't want that. And then they're going to go and they're going to post it anyway in half of these different online forums where you can say, how much does this thing cost and everything? And people will share. So your prices are public, whether you wanted them to be or not.
Mhm.
So just do it. And then with digital transformation, like, make it easy. Let me sign up for it. Let me purchase it. Let me interact 24/7 with a chatbot. I know you're not in the office, maybe outside 9 to 5, but a chatbot can be and everything who could have answered my questions and made the sale faster. Come on.
Certainly. And I like what you said about the entire pricing thing and stuff like that, because, well, if they're going to find the information somehow, somewhere, just make it available for them.
Right. It's amazing. We work primarily with B2B companies. And one of my favorite studies done by the Harvard Business Review said that 60% of a buying decision is made before a person ever interacts with a
Well,
salesperson, right? A lot of us have heard that before. It's because they can Google it and find the information. They already know whether or not they want it from you before they even talk to you. So nothing you're saying is helping, really, and everything. I mean, yes, it is enhancing it, and I don't want to discredit like the value and the role of a salesperson, but a lot of it has now been done for you as we have digitally transformed over the years, and even more so now.
yeah, certainly. So you did mention keeping chatbots there because, well, someone's going to come up to you, find your website while they're surfing around at 3 a.m. and they know they're not going to get a chance to talk to you. They need to talk to your bot. So, do you think chatbots powered with AI is actually a great tool to invest in to actually make that journey seamless rather than have
Abs-
them chase
yeah,
after you?
absolutely, absolutely, hands down. If you're constantly, answering the same questions over and over again, when are you open? Do you offer this? Where are you located? Or if you have repeat experiences with customers, they always purchase the same things. It's not very custom and everything. It's over and over again. If you have online ordering systems, if you want to be able to give your customers, that 24/7 access to some kind of live help, chatbots powered with AI are the way to go to answer any of those things, right? It's a natural progression for most businesses to get to the use of chatbots regardless of the industry. But of course, some will always get there faster than others. But tools like Engati, are a great place to look for people who are ready to explore chatbots with AI capabilities. So I know like you guys integrate with everybody, like WhatsApp and Messenger and everything else. So it's a good one-stop shop to kind of hit across the board.
Certainly, certainly. So, Steph, are there any other thoughts that you would like to share with the audience?
I mean, other than if you have questions about ROI, then we should definitely chat. So I love talking about this and everything, and finding out about cool tools. Like Engati, you guys were brand new to me. I'd never even heard of you guys. So I was really excited when I found you guys on LinkedIn or when you guys found me. So I am always happy to explore new tools like that. So, and if anybody wants to get in touch with me, I'm happy to chat more about it. And overall, just what it boils down to is that ROI is a financial number. Don't be afraid of the money, and ROI is not a dirty word. So,
Certainly, certainly. I'm sure, Steph, that every single one of them is going to be rushing straight up to your LinkedIn and your Twitter, and they're definitely going to be trying to get some amazing insights from you. Okay. So once again, thank you so much for giving us all your time, your insights, and that infectious energy of yours.
thank you. It was my pleasure.
Okay. So guys, since you've all stuck around so long, we're really excited to announce that our ebook, The Evolution of Customer Experience, is out. It's available for you to download completely for free. So check the link in the description, and yeah, you'll find it. Engati CX will be back with a new expert and a new episode really soon. So stay tuned, guys.